I hope you are doing great. So I welcome you all to this live section. Today being 18th of April 2022. I welcome you all to this live section, and happy Easter to all our Christian followers. Happy resurrection to you guys. My name is Shodia Olalekon. I'm the privileged CEO of Sholex Farms. Sholex Farms, we rear and breed catfish commercially for food consumption. And on this live section today, I will be having a collaborator this morning. As our flyer implies, I'll be having a partner that will be joining me on this live section. He will be coming up to join me on this live section. He is also a renowned catfish farmer. He's highly experienced. He knows what it takes to make a reasonable profit from catfish farming. So he's going to be coming up to introduce himself also and get us straight into the business of the day. And on this live section, I will promise not to bore you guys with too much of talk, as we know that we all on this live session, we have other activities to indulge ourselves in. Even as today being public holiday, I know some of us have some other activities to do. So we promise not to take too much of your time. We promise to go straight to the main business of today, which is your lead to a profitable catfish farming business. And also after this live section, we promise to share this section on our pages. I'll be sharing this live section on my YouTube channel. In case you're on YouTube, you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to go on YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that when I release video, you will be the first to get notified. So after this section, for those that won't be able to follow us till we finish this live section, we'll be sharing this live stream on our pages. I'll be sharing it on my Facebook page. I'll be sharing the link to this live section on my Twitter, and I'll be sharing it on my YouTube channel. And I know my partner also, Mr. Gold, will also be sharing this live section on his page also. And also note, please, for every information that we will be dropping on this live section, please, all the information we'll be dropping here is not a cast on stone. What do I mean by that? We stand to be corrected on any information we drop here. That is, what is working for us in my own farm might not be working for you. So every information we'll be dropping here today is not a cast on stone. You know, in this type of business, we all are learners. In case anybody is out there telling you that he or she knows everything about catfish farming, tell that person is a liar. When it comes to this kind of business, nobody knows it all. We all make mistakes every day, and we learn from our mistakes. So and also so like I promised earlier, we won't take too much of your time, and we'll be sharing this live section on our pages. And also, if there is time for us to entertain question and answer, if time permits us, you can easily make use of the question icon on the screen there, and drop in your questions if you have any question to ask. Because I'll be the person I'm bringing up here is highly experienced, so I believe he can give possible answers to a question. I will also be answering questions also. So in case you have any question you want to ask, please make use of the question icon there and ask your question. If time permits us, we would entertain question and answer. So now we'll be joining Mr. Roots on this live section. I'll be giving Mr. Gold some time to introduce himself, and after he introduces himself, so we'll dive into the first focus point of the objectives today. So
Hi there, Mr. Sholek. How are you doing today?
Okay, Mr. Root is live on air now. So we have Mr. Gold here. Please, Mr. Gold, kindly introduce yourself to follow us there, and let's dive into the main business of the day, please. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on this special live today. We really appreciate your presence here. And as he has said, my name is Iruri Golden, and I'm into the catfish farming business, and I've been doing the business for quite a while now. As you all can see from my page, I have been able to gather a lot of experience for my time in the business through traveling across Nigeria, visiting people's farm, understanding all of the mistakes they make for their farm that make them not really be successful for the business. As you know, the catfish farming business, people go in and out of the business. You understand? And number one, why people particularly go in and out of the business is many times I found out that their whole structure from the startup for the business is bad. That is the number one thing I have noticed about this business. The structure for the business, people that go out of the business, why they go out is, number one, you have to be particularly passionate about what you're doing or whatever you are looking to indulge in. And number two reason why I see people get it wrong, even people that are passionate, it is the structure for the business. So we'll be talking about all of that in this our live video. I hope time permits us to be able to cover some few important tips for us to just get some particular idea for how to get it right for the business.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gold. I respect Mr. Gold so much. He's one of the best ushers currently in Nigeria now. In case you need a good seat, you can trust him. So, please, in case you're there, in case you're on this live section and you can't hear us properly, kindly please signify if you can't hear us properly so that we can make some adjustments on this video before we dive into the main business of the day. But if you can hear us properly, if I don't see any message of any complaint on the screen, I believe we are set. I believe you all can hear me properly, because we are about to go into the business of the day. Like I said earlier, we are not here to bore you guys with too much of talk. We are not here to say too much of story. We are just here to lead you, to tell you how you can still make reasonable profit from this business. You know, as costly as things is now, I will tell you, if I tell you that there are people that still make 100% ROI from this business, I know you will not believe me, but let me just pledge it at 60%. I know people that are still make 60% on this same business you and I are complaining. So how can you still make a reasonable profit from this business? So that is what bettered your lead to a profitable catfish business, because over time we've seen that so many people have been complaining that the price of things keeps skyrocketing, the price of materials, the price of this, the price of that, and still yet in this same country people are still making money in this same business you are complaining about. So why not just move closer to people that knows what they are doing so that you can make a reasonable profit from this business? So that is why we are doing this live section today. So if time permits us, we will talk more, but if time doesn't permit us, we still have more live videos to do together. We still have more live videos to dish out paramount information for you guys. So now we will be going straight to the first focus point on the objective list. So Mr. Gold will be taking us on the introduction to a profitable catfish business. Introduction to a profitable catfish business. So Mr. Gold will be taking us on that for some few minutes now. So Mr. Gold, are you set for us, please?
Yeah, I am.
In case you there, please, I would like you to, because we are currently in a class now. This is a class. I see it as a class. So you should have your pen and your book now, in case you want to jot things down. You know, the serious student jot things down in class. So I believe you all that are here now, you have your pen and your paper down. So get seated, get a pen and book and jot things down, because we are about to dish you information that worth money. Some people will take money from you to dish you this kind of information, but we are giving out for free, for free, for free. We are giving it out for free now. So it's there. It will pay you to just listen attentively and digest the information we're about to dish out to you this afternoon. So, Mr. Gold, please, please.
Yes, I will start off by saying thank you guys for joining us on today's live. I hope everybody is feeling okay and you are having a fantastic holiday. I hope you are taking time to take care of your health, as that is, at the end of the day, that is what is most important for life, and that is even why we are inside of this business, to promote and provide healthy and sustainable food. So I hope every one of us is taking time to take care of our health. You understand? At the end of the day, if you're hungry today, if you're hungry today, if you're hungry today, hungry tomorrow. In as much as you are healthy tomorrow, you can still take up your health and still do things. You understand? So
Sure.
for
Sure.
everything, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, everything is important. So I hope everybody is doing great. So we'll dive straight into the topic for today. That's um, starting up a profitable
Introduction to
catfish.
catfish farming. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
introduction and
Profit.
starting up a profitable catfish farming business. Every business, per se, whatever the type of business, whatever business you are looking to indulge in, whatever the type of business, all of the business has to have some type of objective. You understand? You
Sure.
have to know what is the why am I indulging in this business? You understand? So the first, we'll be starting by like asking ourselves some few questions. You understand? For every business you are looking to indulge in, you have to ask yourself some very important questions. Number one questions for the catfish farming business. The number one question you need to ask yourself is like, catfish farming. It's not like any other farming. You understand? You cannot just say, I want to raise catfish, because many people will just see people spawn and you will see fish inside of it. You understand? You will just think the catfish farming business is just carrying fish, raising fish to one particular size, and that's the whole thing. You understand? That's the outside. That's what you see from the outside. But no, the business is not particularly like that. When you are indulging in the business, you have to ask yourself some certain questions, like what type of the number one question, if you are taking notes right now, the number one question you need to ask yourself is, what type of catfish farming am I indulging in? What type of catfish farming am I indulging in? Is it the grow out table size catfish farming, or is it the melange type catfish farming? Wherever you don't understand, you can put up your questions, and at the end of the day, we'll get back to all of your
Yeah.
questions.
I've already
You
informed them that they
understand?
can drop in their question. Yeah, yeah, sure. They can drop in their
So
question as we, if there's time, we'll give answers to the questions, sir.
yes. So you have to ask yourself, what type of catfish farming business am I indulging in? Is it the grow out or the melange type of catfish farming business? The grow out catfish farming is the catfish farming where you raise fish to about 1.2 kg, you raise fish to about 1.7 kg, you raise fish to about 2.5 kg. You understand? And the melange type of catfish farming business is whereby you raise fish from 500 grams to 700 grams sizes. So that is your target. You are raising fish from 500 grams to 700 grams sizes as for the melange type of catfish farming business. The second question you need to ask yourself is, what will it cost me to grow this particular size for fish to the market size? You understand? Many mistake people make is, they just, when many people come to my place to get fish, like the producer that I'm into production for seedlings. People just come, when you see them come to your farm, You sell a particular amount for seed for them. Like they tell you they want to buy 1,000 seed, and you sell 1,000 seeds for them. You see them asking for, they tell you, say, give me Fisi now, give me Jara now. You understand? Give me Jara now, give me Fisi now. You know, go add 100 join, you know, go add 200 join, you know, go add 300 join. They're looking for Jara. You understand? That Jara that they are looking for, you understand? All of these fishes consume food. You understand? If you have not, if you don't put the particular amount of that fish for what you are looking to grow, it's just you are asking for you don't, that means that I just see people like that as people that don't really have a particular plan for their business. Like you are looking to grow 1,000 fish, you should make a budget to fit in for that 1,000 fish, because it is like a plus and minus. It is like plus and minus. You understand? If you are raising 10 fish and you are feeding 12 fish, it will show on that your 10 fish. You understand? If you have a budget for 10 fish and you are feeding 12 fish, it will have an impact on that fish you are raising, because now they are splitting their growth. Now you won't be able to attain the particular market size you are looking to attain. That's that on that. The third question you need to ask yourself, we have listed two questions. Number one, the type of farming I want to indulge in. You understand? Is it the melon, the ground? The second question is, what will it cost me to grow this particular fish? You understand? Then the third question we'll be looking at is what type of facility will enable me grow this particular number of fish correctly? You understand? What type of facility will be nice for me to grow this fish comfortably? You understand? Once you have that figured out, because many people, you see them, they tell you they want to come inside of the catfish farming business. You say, okay, how many fish do you want to grow? When they don't hear say fish is 1,200 per kilo, fish is 1,300 per kilo, in their very small facility, you understand, they go in there, they put enormous amounts for fish inside of that small facility. You understand? Now, your fish, now you are feeding your fish with 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000 million. Catfish farming is $1 million business. You understand? You pack some, like, you overestimate what you have, or the pond, your facility, you are putting too much inside of your facility. Just go, how many sorry sorry so they overstock their pond. You understand? And that will not have you get the proper results you are looking to get. If it is 500 fish you can raise in a particular place, you understand, comfortably, I promise you will be able to get your profit. You understand? With If you can do like what your capacity can carry, you understand, you will definitely get a profit inside of the business. There's no two ways about it. That's the broad question you need to ask yourself. The fourth question you need to understand is what type of machineries I have the facility now. Now, what type of machineries do I need to get to help me operate this business more effectively? You understand what machineries will enable me, like, operate this business more effectively. We're talking about machineries like maybe you want to start to produce your own feed. Maybe you want to get aerators for your pond. It's just like I am in this my room now. You understand? Everything is all about comfort. The type of comfort I give myself, that's the type of glue I'm going to glue. That's the type of growth I'm going to make. You understand? If you have your fish, like this room now, I have I like, let me just use the room as an example. I have an AC in this room, and I'm the only one inside of this room. You understand? The AC is blowing me. I'm comfortable. if we are putting it in the sense of catfish farming, if your fish are very comfortable in whatever place you are putting them, they will grow for you correctly, just as you want them to grow. So these are some few things you need to understand before you get in on the business. And Mr. Sholex here, I want to really appreciate you because I appreciate you organizing this live section, and I appreciate your effort for the overall business. You understand? We met almost is it not a year ago?
Sure.
We met a
Sure,
year ago,
sure, sure.
and
Yeah,
see how far you have come for the business. See how you've taken the business. See what we are doing together now. So I really appreciate. So I'll be throwing it back to you so you could add whatever thing you want to add, and at the end of the day,
okay.
we could go on to
So,
answer some really important questions that are on there.
okay. Thank you, Mr. Gold. Thank you for that wonderful information. So let me quickly, for those that are just joining us now, let me quickly summarize all the points he made mention in for you now. So the first thing you should actually know before going into this business, for you to make a reasonable profit from this business, one thing you should know first is what type of value chain of the business are you going into? What type are you going into? Is it the grow out size? Is it the archery, or is it the melange? You need to figure out that first. Before, first thing first, you need to know what sector are you going into. You know, so many people will start this business, they want to do archery, they want to do grow out, they want to do smoking, they want to do everything at once. My God, you will see, you will get tired. You will get tired. See, nobody will like money. I also like money. I also want to go into all the value chain of this business. But Rome, they say, was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. Every successful farmer that you see out there is not between 1 month that person grew. It's step by step. You need to take things one after the other. You can't tell me you are a newbie in this business. You want to go into all the value chain of this business at once. It's not right.
No?
Take it one after the other. So first thing, what sector of the business are you going to decide that first? And the second thing, know the cost implication of what you are about to go into. If you are renting 1,000 seats, if you are renting 2,000 seats, know the cost estimate of the amount it will take you to rear those fishes. Some persons will set up farms, they will stock thousands of fishes in their pond, and when they get to the middle of the or maybe after 2 months, they get stuck, they don't have money to feed again. Then they start combining different kinds of thing all in the name of feed to feed their fishes. That is not right. Before you start this business, know the cost implication, know what it will take you to feed those fishes. No matter how costly things are in Nigeria, it's not today things start getting costly in Nigeria. It will not stop. It will continue getting high every day. If you
Yeah.
are waiting till yeah. Sorry, please. So if you are waiting till when the cost of things will stop or will reduce in Nigeria before you do business, you are waiting. You are your own. You will not do that business.
I think
How to make a profit in this business. So the third one, what type of facility will enable you to grow these fishes? Now you've decided the numbers of fishes you want to stock. You've decided the number of fishes you want to rear. So what facility will be needed? Storage tank? Is it the pond, the water, the all the aspects, the facility that will be needed? Try and get them ready. Now you've decided the number of fish you want to rear. What are the things that will be needed? Your land, acquisition of land, good drainage system, because that's one of the things that's
good
making
drainage,
some farms
good,
to
very important.
good drainage
Very
system.
important.
How do you
Very
dispose your
important.
water? Hope it doesn't affect the people nearby, people that are living close to you. Hope it doesn't pollute the environment. You need to decide
Yes,
that.
yes.
You need to decide. I'm very sorry for a call was coming in. I'm trying to cut it, so I'm very sorry. So you need to decide that what facility, what are the structure that that you need to put in place before you actually start that business. And the fourth one, Mr. Gold made mention, was what type of machinery do I need to run the business? What do I mean by what do I mean the machinery? That is the running machinery, like the aerator, the your digital weighing scale, your bath for sorting, your what do we call this? Your so some other things, some machinery that you know that you will need to run the business effectively. Your daily machinery, that the things that you need, your workers, people that will be on the farm to work. So many people are not chanced to run this business. They employ people. Are you employing the right people? So make sure you get the right people. Your machinery, your run, your daily expense, your daily the things you need to run this business efficiently daily. Those are what we mean by the machinery. So if you can get these things right, I believe you're on the right path to success in this business. There are many questions you still need to ask yourself, but because of time, we won't take much, because we are working with time. We have a specific time we have to end this live section. So you guys, once
I don't
you
want to
once
take
you
to
get
bore you too much.
this few points done, I believe you're on a right path to success in this business. So I will dive straight into the second focus point on the objectives here, which is how to use weight to make up for our numbers in this business. That is how you can use weight, how you can achieve the 1 kg weight, which is the benchmark for selling to make profit in this business. How you can use weight to maximize profit in this business. Even as costly as things is, we will still talk about how we can still make profit in this business. Even if they are selling
Yes,
feet 100,000, there are still some people that will still make profit in this business.
yes.
Do you know why? Because they are doing the right thing. Because they are networking. They are talking to their fellow farmers around. They are not just sitting idle in their farm, believing they know everything. See, in this business, if anybody tells you he or she knows everything about catfish farming, the person is a big liar. Nobody knows everything
It
about
is an
catfish farming.
it is an
We
undiscovered
all
industry. It is an undiscovered
sure we
industry.
keep
It's
we
very
yeah,
new. It's very new,
yeah,
and nobody really
we keep
has the answer right now to
sure.
all of the questions
You know,
that needs to be
in
asked. So
this in
anybody
this
that tells you anything, just ask
so
anybody. If anybody's telling you anything, just ask them, where is your Ferrari? Because the
sure
catfish farming business is a billion-dollar business if you
sure
get it right.
sure
You understand? So
sure. So in case anybody is out there telling you nobody knows everything, we keep making mistakes every day and we keep learning every day. And I will tell you, this business is not a poor man's business. Catfish farming is not a poor man's business. I will say it again. Catfish farming is not a poor man's business. Gone are those days. But now, the Nigeria we have today, catfish farming is not a poor man's business. If you don't have money, hide your face. Don't go into this business. If you don't have money, don't go in. I will say, if you don't have money, don't go into this business, so that you won't run at loss. So even as costly as things is in Nigeria today, we will still talk about how we can still make profit from this business. Because no matter how costly things are, there are still people that are still making profit from this business. So how do they make profit? What I realize is that at least 7 out of 10 catfish farmers, they have no prior knowledge about the business. No knowledge about the business. At least 7 out of 10 new farmers that are coming in to join this business, at least 7 out of them knows nothing about the business. Why not get the required knowledge first before going into this business? It's not a 1 year training. It's not a Mr. Roach. Mr. Gold.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Gold. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Continue,
you.
please. Continue,
Yeah, I can
please.
hear you.
Give
I
me
can hear you.
someone here. Join you back now.
All, all
Can you
right.
continue,
All
please?
right. All right.
I'll join you
So
now.
for the yeah, sure. So for the particular overall business, as he said, he mentioned something about the land you are looking to utilize to run this particular business, the catfish farming business. Catfish farming business is, since it's an aquatic animal, it's it's an animal that stay inside of the water. So the water for the facility you are looking to use is very much important. From the land acquisition for your catfish farming business, I have gone to many farms. I've gone to many farms whereby people raise facilities worth millions of naira. You understand? You just go to a land, you do pond, you do hatchery, you do everything, you've spent like millions of naira on that land. You understand the cost of cement right now. You know how much cement costs right now. Just imagine someone raising a farm to a very good standard, and at the end of the day, you find out the land that you have built all of this superstructure in don't have good water. Just imagine
So,
spending that much money and at the end of the day discovering now you don't have good water in that your farm. You understand? Before you get water to pump inside of your facility or your tanks, it takes you hours. Imagine it is taking you hours to pump water inside of your tanks or your ponds. What that will cause is your workers will not do what they are supposed to be doing. And you cannot hold them accountable if they don't do what they are supposed to be doing. Because the structure for your business is wrong. Imagine you tell somebody to fill up a tank, tell somebody to fill up a pond, and that pond, to fill up that pond, it takes the person 4 hours to fill up one pond. The person can just go and sleep. The person can just go and sleep and water will overflow there. You understand? Because the person might just even forget about what he's doing. And you cannot hold that person accountable because you that is the owner of that business, you have not particularly done the right things. You have not particularly helped your farm be able to operate efficiently and effectively. You cannot hold your worker accountable. If your farm is fully, if you set up your farm the way you should be setting up your farm, you understand? If you set up the structure the way you should particularly set up the structure, very important, the structure of your farm. If you set it up like that, two people can operate your farm. One person can operate your farm, and it is just when you need to do some really heavy duty work, that's when you have to go and call people in to help you do all of the work. If the structure for your farm is right. So what I'm just trying to say is from the start for the business, the land acquisition, when you are going to get your land, make sure that land you are getting has good water and it has a good drainage system. There is somewhere whereby they can put out water without inconveniencing anybody, because the catfish farming business is all about water.
okay.
Good water.
Thank you, Mr. Root. Thank you for that information. Like I was saying earlier, most fish farmers go into this business with no prior knowledge, nothing about this business. So some persons will even wait to a week before the harvest day before they start telling people they want to sell fish, which is very bad. Those are the things that affect you as a catfish farmer. Those are the little things that affect your business. So in this type of business, we sell in weight, not numbers like the market women sells. You need to know that catfish farmers will sell in weight. not by numbers. I keep telling people, somebody that stock 500 fish and space out his or her fish will make profit than you that stock 2,000 fish and you jam pack them in a pond. So many people will tell you because they are doing melange, they can put 2,000 seeds in a 10 by 10 just because they are doing melange. But why? It is too much now. Even if you are doing melange, you still need to space out those fishes for them to attain that 400, 500 gram weight. You still need to space them out. I see some people there. I come online sometimes. I see some ponds jam packed with fish, and I try to DM the person that owns the pond. The person will tell me it's melange. I'm not doing to 1 kg. I can overstock. Even if one or two die, nothing. I just laugh. In this business, we sell in weight, not in numbers. I keep telling people. And you, Mr. Root, please, you archers also, I really need to challenge you guys. You archers, please, before you sell seeds to these newbies in this business, before you sell seeds to them, ask them what is the capacity of your farm. It's not really after most. What I realize is that most archers, they are just after these people's money. They just want to sell seeds to them. Before you sell seeds to people, ask them, Oga John, what is the capacity of your farm? How many ponds do you have in your farm? If possible, ask the person how many boreholes do you have in your farm? Is it well water you are using? Stuff like that. Ask them. It's not really about just selling seeds, because if you sell these seeds to them and the seeds go to their farm and the seeds start dying, they will still call you back. They will still paint you bad name. They will tell you that you sold bad seeds to them, whereas it is their own management that caused all these loopholes. They won't tell you that. They will just come online and start harassing you. That guy, his fish is not good. All my fish died. Whereas it's his own management process that was faulty. So before you sell seeds to these people, ask them, Oga, what is the capacity of your farm? How many ponds do you have? Because I won't sell seeds to you, and if your seeds start dying, you will now start messaging me, start calling me that my seeds are dying. It's not my seed to know your capacity, know your stocking density. In catfish farming, I will say it again, in catfish farming, we sell by weight, not by numbers. That's how you can make profit from this business. When you are after weight, your focus point as a catfish farmer should be weight, not numbers. Even if you are doing melange, it should be weight, not numbers. And I will tell you, before you sell your fishes, I will tell you this secret. I've once dropped this information on one of my videos on my page. I will tell you, this is the secret to this business. Before you sell your fishes, before you harvest your fishes, make sure at least 70% of your seeds has attained 1 kg, which is the benchmark for making profit in this business. I will say it again. If you want to make profit from this business, make sure at least not less than 70% of your seeds. I don't know the number of seeds you stock, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000. Just make sure at least 70% of your catfish attained 1 kg, which is the benchmark for selling to make profit in this business. You can't tell me you stock 1,000 fish and just 300 pieces attain 1 kg and you want to sell. My guy, you will not make profit. It's not a cost. I'm talking from experience. It's not something that I read in a book or in an ebook. It's something that I experienced.
For what you just said, so let me just put out a little secret out there. Like, it's not a secret, but it's just information. If you are in the business, you'll be able to assess that type of information. As he said, we sell by weight, you understand, not by numbers. Mm-hmm. And many small scale farmers, you understand, many small scale farmers, if you want to sell by numbers, you have to be producing more. If you are looking to sell by numbers, you have to be producing a higher quantity for fish. You have to be producing 10,000, 15,000 melange, and under 3 months, I'm going to take this thing to melange and sell under that 3 months. You understand? Because I want to sell by numbers. You understand? Numbers make up for weights, weights make up for numbers. You understand? You have to be producing more if you are selling by numbers. You understand? If you are having just a small space, maybe you are having just a 10 by 10 space, You understand? If you're having a small space, you don't like, as I'm talking from the point of view of like a small scale farmer, someone that has a small space. Maybe you have one tarpaulin or two tarpaulin that is 10 by 15, 10 by 15, maybe two tarpaulins. You understand? Instead of you stocking those two tarpaulins with 5,000 seeds, you can stock those two tarpaulin with 500 seeds, 500 seeds, 500 seeds, then grow those seeds to at least 1.7 kg, 1.7 kg, 2 kg. That 500 fish, you can make you doing that, like making it comfortable, making the fish comfortable in where they are. They will have the opportunity to be able to grow better for where they are. They will have the 500 will have the opportunity to grow good where they are. And I can assure you, you can make more money than someone that is doing 5,000 seeds inside that two tarpaulin. You will make more money. Melange farming, why people like melange farming? Melange farming is the turnover is fast. Melange farming turnover under 3 months, you already have your melange. You understand? The melange turnover is very fast, but it is not so huge, but it's very fast. You understand? If you are going if what you are doing is very speedy, you understand, you can still make a whole lot of money. You understand? In as much as you have a very big facility to raise those melange fish, you understand, your profit will still be coming in, but it will be coming in fast. But for the table size, you are getting more profit, but it takes you a little bit more time. You are getting like twice the profit if you are doing table size, but it takes you a little bit more time. You understand? So my advice for small scale farmers: if you are not, if you are doing, if you have some ponds, just try to do less numbers inside all of those ponds. In as much as they are comfortable there, you are going to make your profits for the business.
All right, thank you for for explaining more better on that point. So if you are a small scale farmer and you want to make profit from this business, uh, stock your fish according to your capacity. And if you are a large scale farmer and you want to go into melange is also profitable. It's profitable. It takes a limited time, small time to make profit. But that's if you are doing in a larger scale. That's for those that that have large farms. Large, like medium farming are more profitable for large for big boy farmers, big farmers. I call them
Large
big boys in the
areas,
game.
yeah.
So large scale farmers. So you can, but you are still under 2,000, 1,000 capacity fish farm, and you are overstocking. You can no, you can't do melange and make reasonable money from that because you are not stocking high. You are not stocking much. So it's just a vice versa. If you want to make money from this melange, make sure you produce in high quantity. Make sure you produce in high quantity if you want to make money from a land farming. But if you are a small scale farmer and you are into I'm also a small scale farmer. I'm a small boy. I'm a small scale farmer. So if you want to make
We'll
money
get
from
there.
this, make sure we are all small
We'll
scale.
get there.
Mr. Go, you are not a small scale farmer. Yeah, you are a big scale farmer.
I've started. I've started. No, no.
So
What I would just say is what I would
uh,
just say is I've just been able to do the business correctly. You understand? Not
sure,
handle more that no, more than I can handle, and just try to climb that ladder. You understand? People don't
sure.
believe in the power of really starting small. You understand?
That's
Many
just
people
everybody want to
underestimate
become a
that
big boy
power.
overnight.
Yeah. Even no, even I will even use you as an example. So starting with how many fish did you even stock? That's the first time you stocked your seed. I think it's
Just a thousand
700.
now. No, it's a
700,
thousand.
a
No, I said
thousand.
with a thousand.
You understand? So it is just the power of like going, like just taking that step, taking your time to go through all of the steps for the business.
That's
You
just it.
understand? And not just give yourself so much pressure. That is that is just my little
That's just
secret.
it. So we need to in a day. We need to take things one after the other. In catfish farming business, like I posted one right up on my page. I said catfish farming is not not a get rich quick scheme. In case you are looking for fast money, catfish farming is not for you. You need to follow due process. You need to learn and learn and learn and learn and learn till you become good, till you become, till you acquire till you get the required knowledge to be successful from this business. And also, I will chip this into this also. In every of your stock, please and please and please and please expect mortality in your fishes. Expect mortality. You can't and you want to have 1,000 seats. It is not possible. Expect mortality. I don't know, I stand to be corrected. Expect at least 5% mortality in every batch of seed you stock. I stand to be corrected. Expect at least 5% mortality rate. You know, this mortality, I'm not saying there are some mortality that are called, natural induced mortality. That's what I call this 5% mortality. They are just natural induced mortality. They are just fishes that will just die on its own. There's nothing that happens to it. They will just die. Over time, I see people complain about mortality. They keep panicking. In a pond of over 400 or 300 fishes, just 2 of fishes died inside the pond. Then you start panicking, start adding different sorts of things into the pond, all in the name of you want to cure them of their sickness. That's very, very wrong. That's why I said get the right knowledge about this business. If you are really equipped with the right knowledge, you will know that mortality is certain in this business. Mortality is, if there's any farmer that tells you that his fish doesn't die, give me the number of that farmer. He's a liar. I see the movie Mortality in my farm this morning. I see the movie Mortality in my farm. So mortality is for sure in this kind of business. Don't panic when your fish die. Most people that complain over time that their fish are dying. When I found out, I see that most of them they are new farmers. They don't know about this business. So in every batch of seed you stock, expect 5% natural induced mortality. It's normal. Fishes will die even if the feeds are coming from heaven. Fish are bound to die. You cannot stock 1,000 fish and you expect that you want to harvest 1,000. Wetin happen? I know you like money. Don't believe you like money now. Some will die. It's normal. Some will die. So understand it's fact. Even anytime I see mortality in my farm now, I'm not always moved again. I say, wait, it's normal. I'm not always moved. Just because I have the right knowledge about this business. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. It's just because I have the right knowledge. But you that don't have the right knowledge, just one fish die, start screaming every now and then, my fish are dying, my fish are dying, my fish are. And if you ask the person, maybe just 2 or 3 fish died out of like 200 in a pond, just 2 died. Then you start there. Some person will tell you to put salt, some will tell you to put formalin, some will tell you to put bitter leaf, some will tell you to put different kinds of things inside a pond that just 2 or 3 fish died. Then you start stressing all the whole fish in the pond. That's very, very bad. Get the right knowledge and be after weight in this business so as to make reasonable profit from this business. Get the right knowledge and also diversify in this business. Once you are done with once you are okay and you feel you are okay with one value chain of this business, like maybe you start to grow outside, you feel that you're good, you know what it takes to be a successful grow out fish farmer, you can go into other value chain in this business to maximize your profit. That if you're good with one section of the business, I'm not saying you just start fish farming yesterday, then you start rotating all the whole value chain of the business just because you want to make money. It's very, very wrong.
So
and also, if one of hello?
Can you see me?
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
I think my screen went dark. Maybe my battery is low.
So again, to make a reasonable profit from this business, make sure you buy your feed at once. Make sure we are already exceeding our time already. This is just an additional information. We already exceeded our time. Make sure you buy your feed at once if you have the money. If you have the money, buy your feed at once. That's what I do in my farm. I buy my feed. Mr. Gold knows. I buy my feed at once. I don't want to hear any cock and bull story that you want to increase in price. No, I don't do that. I buy my feed at. I'm not saying everybody would have the money to to buy feed. But if you have the money, buy your
Give me a
feed
second.
at once. Buy your feed at once so that when prices of feed go up, you will not be affected. You will still make your profit. Most people that complain about their prices of feed that keeps skyrocketing is because are those that don't buy their feed at once. There are those that don't buy their feed at once. Buy your feed at once. Buy your feed at once if you have the money. Buy your feed at once if you have the money. And also avoid mortality in your in your fish farming in your farm. Avoid mortality. Try as much as possible to avoid mortality in your in your in your farm. Mr. Gold,
Yeah.
Mr. Gold, please
Yes.
continue. Please continue.
Yeah. So mortality for farm is natural, but there are particularly there are ways you can have it reduced to the max, like to the minimum, and that's through. It's just like humans. We are bound to get like ill. You understand? Let me just quickly plug in my phone. Sorry.
So I'm very sorry, very sorry, please. So like I was saying, try as much as possible. We have exceeded our time already. So try as much as possible to avoid mortality. Buy your feed at once if you have the money, and also know your expected fish weight every week. Know your expected fish weight every week. Over time I realized that most catfish farmers, they are about to sell their fishes. They are about to sell their fishes. They don't even know the average weight of their fishes. That is very, very bad as a catfish farmer. You are about to sell your fish, and there was a guy I was asking. He's about to sell his fish maybe the following week, and he contacted me to help him get buyers for his fish. And I was like trying to ask him that, Oga, please, what is the average size of your fish, and how many tons do you have, how many kg? He was like, he don't even know. That's not right. And you want to become a successful catfish farmer, know your expected fish weight for every week and every month, because fishes, they attain weight every week, every month. They attain weight every week and every month. So you should know your expected weight every week, every month, so as to monitor your progress in this business. You are about to sell your fish, you don't know the average weight of your fish, and you want to sell fish. That's very, very bad. I'm not saying you should bring out all the whole fish in your pond. No. Some person will ask me, will I bring out fish in my, no. Don't bring out fish in your pond. Just bring out like 5 or 6. If possible, just bring out 10 of those fish in the pond and weigh them. You will know the actual weight of all those fishes in that pond. That if you sort rightfully. That if you sorted those fish. If you sort those fish well, if you bring out just 6 or 5 fishes from that pond, you will know the average weight of all the fishes in your pond. If you sort them well. If you don't sort, that's when you start having diverse weight. If you sort your pond properly, if you just bring out like 3 or 4 fishes from that pond, you will know the average weight of all the fishes in that pond. You would know. So know your expected fish and weight every week and every month if you want to if you want to be successful in this business. And if possible, get a mini digital weighing scale. That small digital weighing scale. Immediately you get your seed to your farm, start weighing. See, if the first day I get my seed to my farm, I start weighing them. You will tell me that this guy no get work. I no get work. Na my work be this. I no get work. Na my work be this. I no get any other work. The first day my seeds arrive my farm, I have already started weighing them. I don dey weigh them in case my usher give me a wrong weight of fish. I would know that same day. I will just pick like 6 or 5 from that. I will weigh them. I have my mini digital weighing scale. That small weighing scale, I have it in my farm. I weigh them, and I have the big that 150 kg weighing scale. I weigh my fishes. I know my progress. I don't need anybody to vet me. I don't need anybody to tell me I'm doing farm. No, I don't need you. I know my progress. It's not like a form of it's not like a form of pride. I'm just trying to tell you what you need to know.
Yes, yes. It's
Try and
important.
monitor the weight of your fishes. You don't need anybody to start commenting, your fish is not good, your fish is not growing. You don't need that. Once you can monitor the weight and the weight of your fish every week and every month, you know the expected weight and for every month that your fish attain. You don't need anybody's approval. If your fish is doing fine, you don't need anybody's approval. You will know yourself that you are not doing fine. You know yourself that you are doing fine. That's the bounce back to not having the right knowledge about this business. Try and get the right knowledge. We've already exceeded our time already, and at this current time I will tell people, at this current time, don't see fish farming as a side hustle. Don't see fish farming as a side hustle. I keep telling people, this Nigeria that we are today, don't see fish farming as a side hustle. Fish farming is not a side hustle. Fish farming is a full-time business on its own. I see people, they will tell you they can do I have a 9 to 5 job. When I go to work in the morning, I'll feed my fish. When I'm coming back in the night, I'll feed them. My guy, you're just wasting your time. Fish farming at this time in Nigeria we are today is not a side hustle business. It's a full-time business. If you really want to make money from this business, it's a full-time business on its own. Fine, if you have the money, you can employ people. I'm not disputing that fact. If you have the money, you can employ people there on your farm and visiting, stuff like that. But if you don't have what it takes to employ people, to buy machinery, to employ fish farm managers, my oga, take that fish farming as a full-time job. If you take it as a full-time job, there's no how you will make money from this business. You will make money from this business. So we've exceeded our time. Mr. Ruth, I don't know, can we still take the third focus point on these objectives, because we don't have much time again.
I think we'll just push towards question and answers. Yeah,
So,
people
because
that
there's
have
there's no
really
much
got
time again, because we've really exceeded our time. And okay, we have somebody asked a question earlier. Someone asked the question here. The person asked that what is the standard space for each fish at 1 kg?
what is the
Mr. What is the standard space for each fish at 1 kg? Somebody asked that. Can you give an answer to that?
what is the standard space
Space
for
for each
one
fish at 1 kg. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for
For each fish at 1 kg.
I don't understand that question.
Okay, I get the question the person is trying to ask. He asked that what is the standard space for each fish at 1 kg? That is, how much water do a fish of 1 kg need to survive 24 hours? I will tell you, a fish needs at least 10 liters of water to survive 24 hours a day. A single fish needs at least 10 liters of water to survive 24 hours a day. I don't know if I've answered that question. 10 liters of water to survive 24 hours a day. So that's the answer to that. The next question, the person, real life, do you have a platform for, Mr. Go, please continue, please. Do you have a platform for investors that would like to invest in this business? Mr. Go, please give an answer to that.
Yeah, right for right now, we are already working with a lot of investors for the business for right now. It's just that we have not put words out there that this is what we are doing. You understand? Once we have enough space to accommodate more people for the business that we are doing right now, we will likely put it your backyard. You understand? So once you can access all of your clients at your backyard, you understand? Easy access to your clients, you understand? That is our last topic, discussion for today. Urbanization of the catfish farming business. Many people have a lot of spaces in their compound. People that live in Surulere, people that live in Festac, people that live in Aguda, people that live in Bagada, people that live in Oshodi. You understand? A lot of people have good spaces inside of their compound. You understand? And they don't see all of these opportunities because they don't have the right information. So I'm here now employing you. It's a good idea. You are able to utilize that your particular space in your urban location to run your catfish farming business, as it is very, very much profitable. You understand? The road access to your place is very good. You understand? There is a very good road access to your farm. You understand? And sometimes if you have the
I don't exceed my time. So I'm very sorry. I guess we are done with this live section. We are done with this live section today. We are done with this live session. I'm very sorry. I guess we've given some answers to those questions that you asked in this section, and so that's about that for today. Please, we are very sorry because we already exceeded our time. We didn't actually plan to take much of your time like this. Very, very sorry, but I believe we've been able to dish out paramount information for you regarding how you can make profit from this business. I know as time goes on, subsequent time we'll be streaming like this. We'll be coming live like this to dish out information to you guys in order to enable you succeed in this business at this current time. So for those that join this live section, we are very, very grateful. And for those that we can't give answers to their question, you can easily send a message to me on my Instagram page. You can send a DM and ask your question. You can as well send a DM to Mr. Good as well, so it would give answers to your question. And earlier I promised that I will be sharing this live section on my page. I will be sharing it on my YouTube channel. I'll be sharing it on my Instagram page. I'll be sharing it on my Facebook page. In case you started this video with us and you are unable to finish with us, you can always come back and watch this video. I'll be sending it to my page here. So thank you for this short time here today. I really do appreciate. I pray that we all make profit from this business, because the sole aim of every business is to make profit. So I believe if we can put these few points we mentioned in this video into consideration, I believe we will all make profit. Even at this current time in this country, I believe we all make a profit. Even if it's not much, at least we will still make a reasonable profit from this business. So happy Easter once again to everybody there, to all our Christian followers. Happy Easter once again. Make sure you enjoy your day to the fullest, and don't work late in the night. Eat whatever you want to eat, and get back home safe and sound. I pray we will all live long and long and long and long and long and long in Jesus' name. So thank you once again for this live session. We will be bringing you something like this subsequent time. If God spare our lives till then, we will be coming live like this. We'll be bringing in more people to join us in a live section like this so as to dish out information to you guys. So thank you for watching this live session. Do enjoy the rest of your day.